An investigation determined justifiable self-defense, but 4 years after 25-year-old Donovon Lynch was shot and killed by a police officer at the Oceanfront, Donovan's father still seeks justice. Wayne Lynch waits for the Virginia Beach Independent Citizens Review Board to take up the case as promised.
I don't deserve this. My family does not deserve this. We didn't ask for this.
4 years later, and the pain is still sharp.
I'm still kind of in shock.
Wayne Lynch lost his son Donovan at the hands of a Virginia Beach police officer in 2021, shot to death at the Oceanfront. In the months that followed, the investigation eventually led to a special grand jury recommending no charges against Officer Solomon Simmons, who fired the fatal shots. In 2023, the city settled a $50 million lawsuit filed by the Lynch family for $3 million. But Lynch will not move on until he gets the justice he feels Donovan is owed. He's been waiting for the Virginia Beach Independent Citizens Review Board to take up the case as it promised.
I initiated the review request in March 2023. It was approved unanimously in April at the town hall meeting. And from that point on, I've been advocating for a date.
We needed to make sure that the police weren't investigating themselves. We needed an oversight. We needed somebody to take the facts and the things that were completely apparent to us and to make sure that Donovon Lynch's name was not only cleared, but that was justice that was served in his name.
Some people might say, well, you got the settlement. Was that a way for the city to say that they did something wrong? Could you have moved on from the settlement? Tell me why.
Well, there is some new evidence that I discovered that shed more light on exactly what happened to Donovan.
He points to testimony by criminal justice expert and former New York police officer in internal affairs, Dr. Darren Porcher, who reviewed the shooting case and concluded the officer did not employ de-escalation tactics when he approached Donovan from the rear by commanding police don't move and drop your weapon. Donovan had a gun he was licensed to carry that he could have displayed in self-defense as several shots had just been fired in the area. In court documents, Simmons says Donovan, with gun in hand, turned in his direction.
He reviewed all the same evidence that everyone else reviewed and came up with a different conclusion. They never gave him a chance. They never gave him a chance. No one has been held accountable. In fact, Officer Simmons went back to work.
My heart goes out to the Lynch family.
Former Chesapeake Police Chief Kelvin Wright is a member of the review board he says is well-trained and ready to go. He fully expects the Lynch case to be reviewed this year, and several things will be examined.
That the investigation was conducted properly and that it was thorough, that there are that's one option. The other option is that there are certain questions that need to be answered or at least asked and see if the answers can be given. And the third response is that they can make recommendations to the chief of police through the city manager.
And this review will be public. Virginia Beach Police tell us the department is prepared to provide all documents, video, body-worn camera footage for the ICRB's review of the administrative investigation. And they confirm that Officer Simmons is still employed with the police force.